Happy Monday, freshmen, and good morning. Today we are going to solve multi-step decimal word problems using bar models. Let's get right into our first example.
Let's jump right into an example. Sharon is measuring the amount of rain that fell each day this week. On Monday, 4 6/10 inches of rain fell. On Tuesday, 1 75/100 less inches of rain fell than on Monday. On Wednesday, there were 5 621 more inches of rain than on Tuesday. How many inches of rain fell on Wednesday? So in this problem, I'm trying to solve for how many inches of rain fell on Wednesday. But first, I need to know how many fell on Monday and on Tuesday. And so an easy way to organize my thoughts is by drawing a model of each day. Let's think about what we know. On Monday, 4 6/10 inches of rain fell. I'm going to draw a bar and represent it with 4 6/10 inches of rain. On Tuesday, 1 75/100 inches of rain less fell than on Monday. If I was going to draw a bar for Tuesday, would it be longer or shorter than the bar for Monday? It would be shorter. It says it rained less. Now let's think, how could I figure out how long that bar would be? Well, to find 1 75/100 inches less than 4 6/10 inches, I need to subtract. When I subtract, I can decompose one of my tenths to make 10 hundredths. 10 minus 5 is 5. 15 minus 7 is 8. And 3 minus 1 is 2. So on Tuesday, 2 85/100 inches of rain fell. Now I can solve for Wednesday. On Wednesday, there were 5 621 more inches of rain than on Tuesday. So, does that bar need to be longer or shorter than Tuesday's? It needs to be longer. To find out what's inside of Wednesday's, I need to add 5 621 to Tuesday's total. So, 2 85/100 plus 5 621. Do that now. When I add those two numbers, I line up the decimals. One, 7, 14, and I find that 8 471 inches of rain fell on Wednesday. So remember, when you solve a multiple step problem like this, solve for Monday, solve for Tuesday, solve for Wednesday. Find all of the values you need before answering the question. Let's look at another example. Paul was preparing to run in a race. To train, he ran 2 3/10 miles on Tuesday. On Wednesday, he ran 3 times as much as he ran on Tuesday. And on Friday, he ran 4 75/100 miles more than he ran on Wednesday. The questions we need to answer are, how many miles did Paul run on Wednesday, and how many miles did Paul run altogether? Well, to do that, first, we need to represent Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. I know that Paul ran 2 3/10 miles on Tuesday. On Wednesday, he ran 3 times as much as he ran on Tuesday, so he ran 2 3/10 miles 3 times. What's 2 3/10 times 3? Well, 2 3/10 times 3. 3 times 3 is 9, 3 times 2 is 6, and I have one number behind the decimal. That gives me 6 9/10. So on Wednesday, Paul ran 6 9/10. Now let's think about Friday. On Friday, he ran 4 75/100 more miles than he ran on Wednesday. So I've got my bar that's 6 9/10, and I need to add 4 75/100 onto that. Do that now. What's 6 9/10 plus 4 75/100? When I add those two numbers, I get 11 65/100. So on Friday, Paul ran 11 65/100 miles. Now, how many miles did Paul run altogether? To find this out, I need to add 11.65 plus 2.3 plus 6.9. Add all of those numbers now. Paul ran 20 and 85 miles altogether. You've done a great job on this video. Now it's time for practice.